As I was thinking about and just uh, pondering kindness and the technologies or fruit of the spirit, um, the Galatians 5:22, and we've read it every single week, but I just want to read it one more time, or today again. But the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. And and I know we read that last week in regarding kindness, and as we were talking about that, and I was asking Father, what do you want to show me about kindness? And and for me, he actually highlighted that last sentence. Against such things there is no law. And I realized, and I know I said it last week, but that word law is about framework. It's about boundaries. Is about this is what it has to look like because I said so. And so law requires you, if I'm the one saying, for example, this is what kindness is, and I define it for you, law would be you then saying, oh, okay, Kym said that this is what kindness is, and restating what I just said as the definition. That's law. And we do that in every aspect of our life because we've grown accustomed and comfortable with that framework. And because we are created in our Father's image and likeness to co create, that is what we do, whether we know it or not, whether we put intention behind it or not, we are always creating. And so, as I was pondering that, against such things there is no law, I found myself going deeper into the places of the flow, the honeycomb that we talked about. That was one of the things that came out of the word kindness last week, that it was, they described it as a honeycomb. And that word honeycomb came from a root word that meant flow or overflow. And so kindness is a constant flow or overflow inside of you and I, just not just inside, but it literally is the way our physical body is made to function from, with no limits, no framework, no boundaries, no law. And regarding that as Father's nature and character. The only time we get into law and law being needed or a framework being needed is when we step into the place of outside of, if you will, Father's nature and character. If we step into that place of I can do it myself mindset, that's when law comes into play. That's when framework comes into play, because now we have to manage that ourselves. And when I create something that I have to manage and make sure it goes in alignment with what I desire, then we've got a framework and law around it. So, against such things, there is no law. That really speaks to me. And I'm using all Kym language, but I would love for you to engage that with Father and what he shows you, because this is not a one size fits all, because this is just the simplest tip of the iceberg of what Father is unpackaging for us in context of what he's speaking about when he called the fruit of the Spirit technologies, because that means it is so much greater than we've even understood or allowed it to be expressed through us in context of Father's unlimitedness, omniscience, omnipresence, the unlimited one. So today we're going to be talking about goodness in that list. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness. So in your mind, human standard, what does good mean? What is good? Anybody want to give me a couple of, just shout it out, a couple, three of you? What is good? What do we look at when when we declare a human standard of this is good, that's good?
What comes?
Go ahead.
Well,
God is good.
God is
yeah,
good.
that's what I think of.
Uh-huh. What else?
Good, better, best comes to me.
Got it. Yep, that's right. What else?
Immeasurable.
Measurable. Yep. Anyone else? One more. Well, we've got all kinds of things like I've got a good job, right? I've got good relationships. I've got good friends. I've built a good life for myself. My health is good. It's been a good year, right? All of those are contexts of good in our perception of what good means, because we see good or goodness in the Hebrew, they're interchangeable. Goodness and good are the one same word. But we see those words as prosperity, right? All is going well. Everything is just rocking along and nothing's rocking the boat. Nothing's making me uncomfortable. No adversity is coming. I don't have any setbacks. But when we suddenly experience those things, we're going, okay, what happened to good? Right? I just somehow stepped out of the favor of Father. Where did that happen? Where did I make the misstep? What happened to the goodness of God in the land of the living kind of thing? And we proceed to try to then turn and jump through hoops to embark on all kinds of calisthenics to get back into favor, to get back into goodness, to experiencing tangibly what our perception of good, the framework, the law that we've set around our life that defines goodness or good.